What it do? It's another episode of Saved by Bigg the Kid, and today I got my guy DJ Lil King in the building. What it do, guy?
What's good with it? Know what I'm saying? It's DJ Lil King up in this thing. Know what I'm saying?
You know what I'm saying? One of the hardest hitting DJs out of Corpus Christi. You know what I'm saying? For those who don't know who you are, give them a little ski taste of your background information.
I started DJing like around 1999, 2000, and when I came into the DJ game, I came into the game exclusively doing screwed and chopped mixes, which we don't really call them screwed and chopped no more. I call mine slowed and wrecked, but basically I came into the game DJing specifically to do slowed and chopped tapes. I didn't come into the game to DJ in clubs or nothing like that. I came into the game straight to make mixtapes, but that has ventured off into so many different things, but I originally just came into the game just to make mixtapes.
So you in a sense, the South Texas DJ Screw making these slowed and chopped mixes. Speaking of these slowed and chopped mixes, how many of them do you got? Like, do you still have the hard copies? Are you on digital platforms? What's up with that?
Well, I probably have about a total of probably over like 300 to 500 mixes that I've done.
Shit.
Obviously, not every one of them has been put out. I probably put out about 100 to 150 of them. And whenever I do put them out, it's basically a one-off. Unless if the product does real good, then I'll bring it back and then press it up again and then set it again. Most of the time, it's just a one-off though. I'll make a CD, press it up. You know what I'm saying? Press up 100, 500,000 copies, however many gonna press up, and then let them go. And once they gone, I'm already on to the next move.
Shit, we making money moves around here.
Sure.
Now tell me about the brand Riding High. Like, where did that stem from? Where'd you get the inspiration to create that brand and make it what it is today?
Riding High actually started because I had a store in 2015 inside the flea market, the Corpus Christi Trade Center, called The Plug Mixtapes, and I had a business partner, shout out B. Miller. Well, basically things was falling apart at the Plug, but I wasn't really ready to let it go. So basically I did let the Plug go, but I let the Plug go in mind that I was gonna start my own thing and do it on my own. So whenever I left the Plug, that's whenever I started my own Riding High thing. And man, I'm gonna tell y'all some real shit. So this is some real shit, so don't nobody feel discouraged or nothing. Whenever I had the Plug and I lost the Plug, man, I was out on my ass, man. I had to go get a job. I was working out there at Kiewit with some of my homeboys who would come visit me at the Plug. And these dudes was telling me, bro, why is you finna go try to start another brand? Why is you finna go start another store? Just keep working here with us. We making good money at Kiewit. I don't know why you gonna do that. Just keep working here with us. But I had a dream. I had a goal. My goal wasn't to be out there working on no motherfucking oil plant or whatever you want to call it. My whole goal was to get in there, get some bread, get some racks, and get out and start my own thing again. So basically, that's what I did. But like I said, my homeboys that I was working there at Kiewit with was the same dudes that was coming to visit me at the Plug. And then they was telling me when we was working at Kiewit, man, that Plug stuff is dead. Don't even try to start nothing back up. Just leave it alone. You might as well just keep working here with us.
You see, when people don't catch on to your greatness, they try to make you stay stagnant.
Yeah.
It's just like with me. Like, a lot of people laughed and shit when I said when I wanted to be on the radio. A lot of people laughed and giggled and, kind of side-eyed me. But shit, I'm here and I'm grinding. You know what I'm talking about? So as long as you believe in yourself, everything gonna fall into motherfucking place, man. Like, real talk. If you got the dream, if you want it that bad, you gonna do whatever it take to make sure your shit take off. You know what I'm talking about?
And sometimes whenever people is talking down on like that, especially the people that was close to you, they gonna make it was like, man, I really gotta show these dudes.
Right.
They really want me to be sweating out here with them. I gotta show these dudes. Hell no. So that was part of the inspiration. That wasn't the whole goal and the whole inspiration, but that was part of it that made me push harder, because I even had thoughts to myself like, damn, should I really even try to do it on my own? Like, should I, questioning myself? But then once I just put the plan in motion, it was like, it wasn't no going back. I just went full-fledged all the way in.
And shit, I'm telling you, the grind has definitely paid off for you, because I see you out here doing these podcasts. I see you out here doing these shows. I see you out here mixing, dropping these artists, producing, opening your studio up to let motherfuckers come in and record. You know what I'm talking about? Like, you got the clothing. Like, everything is working hard. Like, you believed in yourself that much for make your shit work. You know what I'm saying? And that's all that motherfucking matters. Now, during the quarantine, you know, everybody was sitting their ass at home, chilling, and for some reason, like you and a bunch of other creative minds came together to make, I guess you could say, a Corpus Christi or South Texas, whatever, verses called Clash by the Bay. You know what I'm saying? So what led to putting that shit together?
Basically, I want to say Clash by the Bay was just me and a group of homies from Corpus just seeing everything that was going down with the versus battles all on the internet and everything. And I want to even say maybe even a month or 2 months before we had did the very first Clash by the Bay, was just talking about it on Facebook, saying it would be dope to do like a Corpus version. A lot of people would probably like shot us down and just said, man, that ain't gonna never happen. That ain't gonna never work. But when you got the right people on your team and you can put the plan in motion, man, anything can happen.
Anything.
We reached out to some people and man, and the response was just so real. Like from the artists that was willing to participate to the people that was viewing and watching. You know what I'm saying? The response was just so real that I'm pretty sure people still want to see the Clash by the Bay.
They do. You know they do.
For sure.
We waiting on the next one. For sure we waiting on the next one. And shit, if you need a host, you already know I'm willing to come through. You know what I'm talking about? You already know it's nothing but love on this end. You know what I'm saying? Now let's talk about the merchandise. I know you brought some shit up here. You know what I'm saying? Let me see what you brought.
So this was probably like one of the last shirts I dropped, which was I did shirts for all sides of town. So I had the one for the south side, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
And then I had the one I had the west side. And I got the north side and the east side shirts too, but I didn't bring them. But you hit up the website, and you can hit up the website, www.ridinghighbrand.com, and I got all the shirts on there too. So you can hit up the website and get all the shirts. And I got CDs. I'm probably one of the few DJs, musicians, artists that still press up hard copies because I still see the value in a hard copy. Like, some people like don't even care to listen to it. They just want to buy something just to support.
Facts.
You know what I'm saying? It's like a shirt.
Facts.
Some people buy a shirt, they might not even wear that shirt, but they just
want to
in this day and age,
show some
as
love.
an artist that really, we're not really making money just straight off of CD sales. You got to have different avenues to make money. So you got to have the shirts, you got to have the hard copies, the sticker packs, and all that different stuff just to try to make money in this day and age. Because if you just sitting there waiting on a check from YouTube or iTunes, man, you finna be sitting there waiting for years before you really see something that you could do something with.
Yeah, you gotta get it. You got to get it, bruh. So, what's next for DJ Lil King, man? What's next?
Next, I got a couple of projects that I'm sitting on. I already got all the artwork and everything ready to go. I just need to pretty much just press up and just drop. I got some events coming up. We got NLE Chopper and 3-6 Mafia coming up this weekend. I think we got Twista and Mike Jones coming up in a couple of weeks. And then I want to say July 31st, we got The Baby. So we got a bunch of things coming up. You know what I'm saying? So, for damn show, man.
That's what's up. Are you working on any new mixes? Are you working with a particular artist? Like, what's coming next with the music?
The one mixtape I'm about to drop is called Swinging in the Rain. If y'all remember a while back, it was like some severe thunderstorms, rainstorms a while back to where people was without power. It was flooded everywhere. And during that time, I did a mixtape called Swinging in the Rain, which basically is just a mixtape dedicated to the hustlers that was out there getting it in the rain, like that boy Pow Wow say. Shout out Pow Wow, you know what I'm saying? Dedicated to the hustlers that was out there getting it in the rain, wasn't letting the rain stop them. They was out there getting it, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
That's about to drop probably within like the next month.
That's what's up. Shit, you work with a lot of artists, a lot of shows. Like, what stands out in your career as far as like performances or even meeting somebody? Like, what was that like? No, what was that moment for you, like, when you was like, damn, this is my shit. I can hang around with these motherfuckers.
Man, that was, I don't really get too starstruck no more because I see how the stars get when people get like that. So I'm more the dude that's just gonna like chill if the star walk up to me and say, okay, it's all good, you know what I'm saying? Sit there, maybe blow something with them and everything. But probably, man, I guess my favorite rappers aren't necessarily the big rappers. My favorite rappers were the Lil Kikis, the ESGs, to have the people that I used to listen to on DJ Screw tapes whenever I was a kid, to see them. They might not be big or as big as a bunch of other artists as a Kevin Gates and all them, but to me, these are my idols. These are the dudes that I came up listening to. But on the side note, the highlight, and I was telling someone this the other day, the highlight of, I would probably say, wouldn't even be doing nothing with music. The highlight of my, not necessarily say my life, but one of the biggest highlights of my life and one of the biggest moments of my life was whenever George Floyd was killed, and I was able to go out there and march during the protest for the Black Lives Matter and the George Floyd. Like, to be out there, that was powerful. To see all the different, like, nationalities, all the different races that were just coming together for the love of black people. Like, to me, there was nothing in my life has ever been more beautiful than that, besides probably the birth of my daughter, you know what I'm saying? But other than that, that was probably one of the biggest moments I was a part in my life, because I didn't even realize it at the time, but that was history going down, you know what I'm saying? We was
right in our face.
Right in our face.
Right in our
face. Realizing it until months later, weeks later, like, man, I was a part of history.
Man, shit, a big part of history, man. Like, we'll never forget that shit. That 9 minutes, man, that shit was crazy, man. Like, rest in peace, George Floyd, and everybody else who has lost their lives to police brutality across the nation, across the world. You know what I'm saying? That shit gotta stop. That shit gotta end, man. Like, real talk. I don't know. It's sad when a nigga can, or any person of color can put their hands up and still be executed on the spot when they trying to give themselves up, man. For sure, that was a, you know what I'm saying, a moment in history like nobody who was there will ever forget. You know what I'm saying? Like, even from the event itself to the marching to the protesting, all of that history, nobody will forget.
For sure, like, we in Corpus Christi, and a lot of people, probably no one in Corpus Christi had probably ever met George Floyd, but to see all them that was out there, and you had little white girls that was 18, 19 years old, white boys that was 17, 18, to just see, man, these white people, they out there screaming Black Lives Matter, man. That was beautiful, man. For real, that was beautiful, man.
It's just like Lil Baby said, like, all white people ain't racist and all colors ain't dumb. You know what I'm talking about?
For sure.
So, you know what I'm saying? It's just, it's about the love in your heart. If you out here spreading positive energy, all that shit gonna come back to you. If you out here spreading hate, that shit gonna come back to you in the worst way. You know what I'm saying? So it's always important to be a stand-up person, to live right, to do right, even when you think ain't nobody looking, somebody watching you. So you always gotta fucking do right. You know what I'm saying? You always gotta be a stand-up person. I mean, I'm talking about. So shit, like I said, man, DJ Lil King, you have been one of the staples in Corpus Christi as far as the hip hop community goes. Like, so whatever you got going on, you know, Big Bell, the kid, is with you 110, 120%. You know what I'm saying? So keep grinding. My doors is always open. So next time you got a project, next time you want to bring an artist through, you know what I'm saying? You want to showcase an artist, come through. You want to just come by and kick it, blow some clouds, man. Just come kick it. You know what I'm saying? It's always love on this end. You know what I'm saying? So check out my guy, DJ Lil King. This is the time where you can plug all your shit right now. This is talk your shit, shout out, plug. Get your rocks off, man.
Already, man. Y'all can follow me on Facebook under my government, you know what I'm saying? A lot of y'all know me, because I don't be on that hide and shit, you know what I'm saying? I ain't got nothing to hide. Derek Boston on Facebook. On Instagram, DJ Lil King Official. I don't really be on, like, the Twitter and the Snapchat and all that, but you can hit up my website, www.ridinghighbrand.com. I got T-shirts, CDs, air fresheners, all that good shit on the website, you know what I'm saying? Shout out to all my homies out there. Shout out to my boy SUC Holden. We got a live show that we do. We haven't done it in a while, but we got a Facebook page called Screwed Up Community where we got about 30,000 followers, and we do live, slowed down, screwed up mixes every now and then. The next one we probably gonna do be on June 27th, so y'all be on the lookout for that, man. Shout out to my Clash by the Bay fam too, you know what I'm saying? My boy Freak Man, Clinton Peabody, you know what I'm saying? My boy Loudmouth, you know what I'm saying? Man. Shout out to Big Bell the Kid for having me.
Hey, man. It's all love on this end, man.
For sure.
My man DJ Lil King. And y'all make sure y'all check me out on the Weekend Wake Up Show every Saturday on Hot Z95. 10 to 2, you know what I'm talking about, is going down. Make sure you pick up one of my DJ's mixes. Sure. You know what I'm saying? Make sure you go get one of them screwed and chopped. If you need one of them exotic pops, hit my nigga up. You know what I'm saying? He got it all. He got everything that you need. Thank you for stopping by. And like I said, anytime you want to come through, man, my motherfucking doors is open, bro. There's nothing but love on this end, man. Salute. I love y'all. Peace. AKB forever, man.
Let me go backstory real quick. Man, me and John Bell done known each other for about 25 years.
Man, we go back.
You know what I'm saying? Hey.
We go back like 4 flats, man. Like, it's nothing but love on this end. Like I said, bro, nothing but success. I wish you nothing but the best, nothing but success, nothing but positive energy, man. You know what it is. 2K21, we about to take this bitch over.
Already, man. We got
peace. Yeah, good shit, bro.
Already.
Hell yeah, good shit. Hell yeah. Good fucking shit.